Welcome back to the show. This is Ebru Let's Talk, and you're still hanging out with the baddest evening talk show co-hosts, myself and Turi Faye, who's over there saying boop boop for whatever reason, as she's having a headache from here to Timbuktu and back. But she's doing this for you because of all the love, okay? But we appreciate each and every message that you send to us on the number 0777293666. And therefore, today, we shall read a few. I see someone saying, good evening, lovelies. Already tuned in to Hot Talk, hashtag fire. I think Giuliani does contemporary music. Yeah, what did I say? Controversial music.
Yeah.
My goodness. It's all the stories that we've been watching. This is Shiko from Zima. I see someone else saying, hi, girls. Stella wa...
Wa mimi nawapenda.
Stella, wa mimi nawapenda sana.
Napenda kujifunika mwili yote.
Okay.
Oh, we were talking earlier on about how you sleep and how you cover yourself when you sleep.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
So she covers her whole yote, kichwa tu ndo inabaki.
No.
Wow.
Ooh, and that mosquito. You know, there's always that mosquito that has decided it shall sing your praises to your ear. No, cannot be me. I cover everything and then unleash the nose and then uncover my feet. My feet can survive. I see someone else saying, mnakapoa na wapenda bure. I see someone else saying, hi, lovely, hi, ladies, loving the show. This is Mariana from Tika. Hi, Mariana. What's someone else saying, Turi?
Someone saying, hey, I'm Winnie, and let me tell you, Faith, I don't even cover my body nikilala. It's too hot for me. But the question is it too hot or are you too hot? That was a compliment. I'm so smooth. Wow. Someone else is saying on the baby mama drama, truth be told, we have so many single mothers in society because men don't want to take up responsibility for their actions. I support baby mamas stand to deny their boyfriend's rights to access to the child. You cannot keep off for 4 years only to come back claiming to be part of the child after noticing the baby mama and the children are doing well. That is Livingstone telling us, enjoying the conversation right here in Nairobi.
Okay, Livingstone. This is the first time I've seen a man going against men.
Exactly.
Thank you, Ayushula.
Because Kashi is now dating somebody else. So, hey, I'm Ivy. Love the show. You guys look good. And Grace from Kabeta is telling us, I'm 20 years old. That story of Kamene is very sad. And he's such a heartbreak for a young age. For me, I am trying to figure out my strengths. The boyfriend set aside for my small heart. Girl. Exactly. We were just talking like off camera and saying trusting a man is just an extreme sport. So for your young age, invest in yourself.
Yes.
Just do you, and then the man or the woman will come later on. You never know.
Peleka pesa yako kwa treasury bills and treasury bonds. Wacha kununulia kijana sijui soda na socks. Wachana
Na
nayo.
boxer.
Leave it alone. Leave it to the older generation. Now, it's about that time for Wellness Wednesday, and today we're having a very interesting conversation which stems from a very sad perspective. The conversation is about working away from home and how you stay happy and close to your family when you're not working at home. So let's get right into it. It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
Ladies, we're on top. Hey, we're on top. Hey.
Do not forget you can catch us on the number 0777293666 and let us know, have you had an experience working away from home, or has your partner been working away from home, and how do you guys stay close? Do you have a father, a mother, a relative who is very pertinent to your life and they work away from home, and how have you been dealing with it? Because unfortunately, some of the stories are very, very gory. We can all remember the story of Justice for Baby David. Now that story, I've just heard about it, and it has torn my heart to bits. I honestly sympathize, empathize. If I could, I'd give a kidney, but there's nothing you can do to save a child that is already gone. In case you are not aware of the story, there was a lady who used to work in Saudi Arabia, and she had broken her back. You know how it gets for you to go and work in a foreign country or in the Arabian countries. You really just are trying to make sure that your kids are taken care of and your family is taken care of. And that is the exact story of this young lady. Moved to Saudi Arabia to take care of her children. To make money to take care of her children, and once that happened, she had left the children at first with the grandmother. That didn't go too well, so she decided to fix that situation by handing her children to her friend, who had become her friend because she was a teacher to one of the boys. Now, they had become really close. She would always vouch for her, even when she didn't have like school fees. She'd find a way to make sure that the kids are still retained in school. And in your head, you're like, yeah, this is a good friend. Someone
Yeah.
who's willing to make sure that my children are still going and getting their education, even with me not having the money and for no reward. Absolutely amazing. And you think to yourself, this could be the person I could leave my child with, yeah? And that was what happened. She decided, after an agreement where she was supposed to pay this woman 13,000 shillings to take care of her children, she left her 2 boys with this lady, okay? Fast forward to her getting a message from someone telling her that it was a picture of her son
Yeah.
at a morgue. One of her sons, her younger son, the picture of the child was sent to her, and the child was dead at the morgue. And she's now confused. She's like, what's going on? And on investigation, she finds out that apparently this lady who she had left the children with had killed one of her children. And even worse, had still mistreated the other child, literally bashing this child on the ground, bleeding. And the kid has just marks all over their body. Worse still, the firstborn child, who was 7 years old, witnessed the death of his own brother, sorry. And that is such, was made to clean up the blood of the now dead brother. And all this was in cahoots. The caretaker, the woman who'd been left with the children, and her boyfriend. And they fled the country. And luckily they were caught as they were trying to get into Tanzania. And justice hopefully serves them, because that is such, it's heartbreaking to think that someone could do such a gory thing to such young boys. And even worse, with the mother constantly sending every penny she had to make sure that her children are taken care of. Okay? So that's where we're coming from. You walk away from home. What are some of the things that you're doing to make sure that you are in constant communication with your kids, if you have children, or your partner, or your family? What are some of these things that you do in order for you to ensure that you are 100% clear on what is going on at home, even when you're not here?
Yeah.
Where do we start?
I think you should start with, who do you leave your affairs with? And even working away from home shouldn't be limited to only people who have children. Even if you're a sibling, you live with your parents and you have to maybe fly out of the country for work, you still have this emotional connection. You still feel very lost, very new, very scared. Have you ever been to a new country? Everyone is a stranger.
Culture shock.
Yeah, everyone, you're not talking to everybody the way you'd expect to. Because in Kenya, if I enter a cab saizi, all I have to say is, hey, bei ya mafuta. And that's it. It's a whole conversation. You guys are vibing because you have something in common.